Backyard AirGuns. Just got my hands on the brand new AEA Challenger Pro 35 cal long barrel. This is a brand new rifle. It's not the standard AEA Challenger Pro. I've got 3 of them. Love those guns. This is a new version. Just got this from Ben at the Pellet Shop a couple days ago, and I'm going to test it out for him. It's got a 29.5-inch barrel on it. I think the standard AEA Challenger Pros have got, I think, I want to say 24. This one's 29.5-inch long barrel, so it's a long barrel. It's also got a bigger plenum on it. It's got a 170 cc plenum on it, which is bigger than the standard AEA Challenger Pro. So it's going to have more power. One, because of the plenum. Is also going to have more power because the pellet's chambered longer. It's in the barrel longer, so it's going to come out fast and hot. I think this gun will do very well at long range, 50 and 100 yards. I'm actually going to take it out to the range this afternoon and see just what this thing will do at 50 and 100 yards. I think it might hang with some of the well-known, much more expensive guns. So we'll see. So it comes with 1 mag. He sends an extra mag, so the gun comes with 2 mags. It comes with a low power spring, so it's got the heavy power spring in it. I don't know why you'd want to put the low power spring in a big bore like this. Doesn't make any sense. Fill probe and extra O-rings, and I've already assembled the buttstock on it. The buttstock is also new. It's got this cheek riser built into it, so it covers up this aluminum buttstock. This used to be called the beard catcher. Now that problem is solved. The gun, it weighs 8.6 pounds. It's very solid. And again, all the AEA Challenger Pros, they're very powerful. I think, and they're accurate too, but I think this one's going to be super accurate. Some other specs on the gun: 8.6 pounds, 29.5-inch barrel, side lever cocking, which is really nice. The magazines hold 8 shots in 35 cal, 9 in 30 cal. The gun comes in 2 calibers, 30 cal and 35 cal. We talked about the plenum, 4,500 psi fill tank pressure. I love air guns that go all the way up 310 bar, and the AEA Challenger Pros. That's one reason they're so powerful, is because you got a lot of pressure in the tank here. Muzzle velocity. Check this out. At 30 cal, you get 135 foot-pounds of energy, and 35 cal, shooting an 80 grain pellet at 1,000 feet per second, 185 foot-pounds of energy. So target shooting at 100 yards, or if you want to shoot elephants, this might be the gun to take down if you got an elephant problem. And I'll follow back up and let you know how we did at the range. We're here to test this thing on long range. So again, at the range, can't do this in the backyard. We're going to shoot groups at 50 yards first, see how they group, then we'll go down and shoot the same groups at 100 yards. I'm going to start out using the JSB Diablo Exact pellets, 81 grains. I got the chronograph set up here, so we'll test speed and accuracy. Tank's full at 4,500. Let's get started. I do not have the gun sighted in, so this scope's going to, I'm sure, take some work. All right, folks, it was shooting those pellets at 980 feet per second, probably too fast for pellet. So while it's tuned up, I'm going to try some slugs. Try the FX hybrid slugs, and then I'm going to come back and tune it down for the pellets. Pellets, you need to be around that 870, 880 mark, so 980, probably too hot. So we'll see what it does with the pellets, or the slugs. Wow, that's that's pretty damn good. Yeah, a group about like that at 50 yards. The gun's not even broke in yet. I want to try some heavier slugs in it. I'm going to try these Zan. These are 90 grains. So I've got 2 more spots on that target down there at 50 yards. See how these 90 grain Zans do. Wow, these might be better than the FX hybrids, these 90 grains. I mean, last group of 5 is like that. Very, very impressive at 50 yards. It loves these slugs. So let's, I'm gonna reset and set it up at 100 yards. We'll come back. All right, folks, it's getting dark. I shot one scorecard of 5 shot groups at 100 yards, but it did very well. I mean, it shot very well. And again, it's the first time I've shot with this gun, so I'm sure there's some more tweaking I can do to it. And again, there's a bunch more pellets and slugs to use, but just the first impression, you know, I shot mostly these Zan 90 grain slugs, shooting them at 940 feet per second, 176 foot-pounds of energy. I mean, it shot those good. So we'll follow up. Thanks. When I was at the range, I had the gun tethered. It had over like 40 something shots, actually 35 shots, shooting 90 grain slugs. It had a standard deviation of 2 over 35 shots at 100 yards. Some of the most expensive, well-known $2,000 and $3,000 rifles, air rifles, don't have a standard deviation of 2 over 35 shots. All right, folks. Next, I want to do we got a full tank here. Next, I want to do a trigger test to see how many pounds or ounces this trigger is. 13 ounces, 13.1 ounces. That's a good trigger. Let's try that again.
868.
13.3 ounces. So trigger's really good on it. I knew that before I even did this test, but yeah, under a pound. That's a good trigger. I've got this thing set at about 10:45. So noon would be high power. 9 o'clock is the lowest power. And then as you come up to 10 o'clock, I got it about 10:45, hitting this 870 range. So you dial it in, take a little Allen wrench, loosen this up, turn it here, and then boom, you're good to go. Okay, so I've shot 2 clips since I started this with a full tank. So that'd be 16 shots. And I just noticed it started to fall off the 870 mark on that last shot. So I want to check the reg pressure. I'm going to call it 175 on the reg after 16 shots. Basically about 2 mags or 15, 16 shots is what, at the best pressure, or at max pressure on the reg, is what this gun will do. So that's your number of shots per fill. Now we're going to do a little power test. Very simple power test, but 10 yards out, I've got a 4x4 cedar post. Never even attempted to shoot a air gun through a 4x4 cedar post. I've seen it done on a couple AEA Zeus videos with like a 72 caliber. Again, a 35 caliber. I think it's got a shot at clearing all the way through a Cedar 4x4. Oh, and I got the power port tuned back up to full power. 196.5 foot-pounds of energy. Cedar 4x4, I see a bullet hole back here. I see a clean bullet hole, nothing splintered. Let's check this out. Yeah. Again, folks, that's a Cedar 4x4. I mean, just clean through it. Not even splintering it, right? Didn't struggle it through it, just passed through it clean. That's where the bullet went into here. So okay, that concludes the power test. We'll follow back up. All right, folks, I'm gonna give you a quick wrap up of this this new AEA Challenger Pro 35 cal long barrel that we get from Pellet Shop. Spent a little over a week testing this gun, putting it through every test I can think of to give you a good review. It's a great gun. I got a list of pros and cons. Not very many cons, very few cons, and a long list of pros. I'm just gonna run through them real quick. Start off with the cons. It's loud. Okay, I'm gonna say it's not backyard friendly. But then again, it depends on your backyard, right? I can shoot in my backyard because of my setup here, right? I'm kind of tucked away. I've got woods behind me. My neighbor across the street shoots with me all the time. When I did the sound test, I tested in my backyard. I think it averaged, I want to say 96 decibels inside my perimeter. Anything over 90 is loud. But again, that's inside my backyard. If I go one backyard over, it was like 73, I think, decibels. Again, it depends on your backyard, but I don't know of any big bore air rifle that I would call backyard friendly. Those are usually not backyard friendly. And the only other con I would put on the gun is it's got a 350cc tank. I would like to see an option to purchase a longer tank or a bigger tank. So you notice you got this full barrel here, right? 350cc stops here. Could you go here to 500? Could you go out to 700? You know, have the option to upgrade this barrel and give this a longer, a more bigger capacity barrel. That's the only three things I looked at that I would consider a con. As far as the pros, there's a lot. Let me just run through them. First off, it's got this huge barrel on it, almost 30-inch barrel, 29.5-inch barrel, which is great for accuracy. You saw that at the range. That's really nice. It's a big upgrade from the other AEA Challenger Pros. I've got 3 of them back here, and I love all of those. This one's special though. This bigger 170cc plenum is nice, and you saw that in the power. I mean, it puts a pellet through a 4x4. I don't know of any gun that puts a pellet through a 4x4. This bigger plenum gives it more power. Price $895 for a rifle out of the box that shoots this accurate at 50 and 100 yards. You're not gonna. I don't know where you can find that. You know, this is really a bench rest contender here, and to be able to get in the bench rest game at $895 versus $2,000 or $3,000 is really a good upgrade. For a big bore, I love that it's regulated. Right, a lot of the big bores are not regulated. It's just no regulation at all. This thing is regulated. It works good. I got to think this one settled in at 175 bar. So if I wanted more power, I could just tune that regulator up to 200 if I wanted, or further, or I could tune it down to get more shots. But I'm pretty comfortable with the 175 regulated pressure that it comes with out of from manufacturer. This tune port, okay, works really good. Okay, so if I want to shoot slugs, I just turn this dial up to noon or full power, and I can shoot slugs at 1,000+ feet. But as you saw, when I want to shoot pellets, I just tuned this port down to, I think I said 1045 on the dial, and I got in exactly at 870 per shot. So this tune port with this regulator work hand in hand really good. You can just, no external tools needed. You can just dial this gun to wherever you need it. The tank pressure has got 4,500 PSI. I love that. You saw me when I was at the range. I tethered it. The mag cost, the mags, I think hold eight or nine rounds, and they're 20 bucks. Okay, some of the higher end guns on mags are over 100. If I can get these mags for $20 is really nice. Plus the mags in this rifle work with the mags in the older AEA Challenger Pros. It's got a folding stock. Okay, so that's really nice. Compact, you can put it in your truck or whatever. So very nice to have that folding stock. Side lever cocking is nice. A lot of the big bores, they've got this bolt that can kind of be a little cumbersome. The side lever cocking is very smooth. It makes cycling the gun very good. I recommend this rifle. I highly recommend it. Again, just for the price, the power, and the accuracy. Ben at Pellet Shop has got these rifles. Give him a call. And again, appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe to Backyard AirGuns. Thanks, folks.